Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Jennifer Marie, where I teach you different ways you can make money online as a work-from-home freelancer. So a lot of my most popular videos have to do with transcription and how to make money by typing what you hear. A few years ago, before the pandemic and before all these AI tools were introduced, there were a lot of transcription jobs available. And this was a great option for people who want to make a little bit of extra money on the side in addition to their regular job. And there are quite a few people who do this full-time as well. But today I want to talk to you about how this has changed within the past 2 years, and we're going to talk about if it's worth it to get into the transcription industry, if it's a dying industry, and how AI has changed the game. I'm also going to show you actual examples of different websites and the kinds of jobs you can get and what you can expect to get paid. So let's get into it. So first I want to mention there are so many different YouTube videos out there that tell you you can make up to $100 an hour. There are so many thumbnails saying earn $5,000 a month transcribing. Anyone can do it. It's so easy. Do not listen to any of these videos. This is purely clickbait. All of the companies they talk about in those videos, I'm going to tell you the truth about in my video. And the truth is you will not be making hundreds of dollars a day. It's impossible. So let's talk about these main companies. Now, the difference between my channel and most of these other channels is that I actually did most of these transcription exams for the major platforms and passed them. So I can actually see what jobs are available and how much money you are going to make. So the first website I'm going to talk to you about is called Scribie or Scribie. And on this website, they will pay you to transcribe short files. You'll get paid via PayPal and anyone can apply to this job. However, there are no transcription files available currently. Now, throughout the day, a few of them might pop up if you keep refreshing the page, but honestly, every single time I come on here, there are not a lot of jobs available. I have seen comments that some people are getting the occasional job, but it's just not worth it to apply because you are going to be competing for the very few jobs with so many people. And on top of that, the pay rate is very low. I think with Scribie, you get paid $10 per audio hour, and in order to transcribe one audio hour, it could take you 4 hours. So you'd be lucky to make $3 an hour. And for most people, that's just not going to be enough money. So this is not one I would recommend you apply to right now because there just is not enough work. The next one that I applied to and got accepted was called Casting Words. They are hiring, but again, there is no work available. Right here, you can see what jobs are available to me. And if I click here on all jobs, you can see that there are all these different transcription jobs available. However, you have to have a transcriber rating high enough in order to be able to do these jobs. It says right here, your transcriber rank isn't high enough for this job. And the problem is that there are never enough jobs for you to be able to build your way up to have a higher transcriber rating. So essentially, you will go through the whole transcription process and never actually be able to work. So again, this would be a waste of time to apply because you won't actually be able to get any work. Now, the next one is Transcribe Me, and this is a good company to work for. They are legitimate. They do pay. However, the English entrance exam is closed until further notice. I passed this exam back in 2020, so I was able to experiment with a few files to see how it works. However, they're not hiring right now. Okay, so after that bad news, let's talk about a company that is hiring and does have quite a bit of work, and that is Rev.com. Now, this is one of the websites you will probably hear about the most. It's a very popular website. It is competitive. I was accepted into the Rev captioning program and the transcription program. You can either be a captioner for Rev, where essentially you're writing subtitles or closed captions for videos, or their transcription platform as well. Now, Rev used to hire more or less worldwide, but now Rev is only accepting transcription and caption freelancers from Australia, Canada, Ireland, Mexico, the Netherlands, New Zealand, South Africa, the United Kingdom, and the United States, aside from California. So right now it's a Friday, and you can see here that there are 24 claimable caption projects. And if I scroll down, you can see there are another 23 jobs in the Rever Plus queue. And what that means is once you upgrade your rating as a captioner or a transcriptionist, you will get priority access to the files. So the people who are Rever Plus have access to jobs before everybody else. So let's talk about payment. You get paid via PayPal. And you can see here, this is the minimum payment per audio minute. So you'll get paid 54 cents minimum for an audio minute. And the maximum right now is 79 cents. I've seen files that paid $1.20 per audio minute if they were more difficult. So if we click here on pay total, for example, this one is an hour and 20 minutes long, and the total payment is 64 United States dollars if you complete this file. So this is a good amount of money. However, realistically, it could take you 4 hours to transcribe an hour and 20-minute file. It's a lot of work. So Rev is probably the best website for a beginner transcriptionist to get started. But again, you must have excellent English, excellent hearing, listening, punctuation, because it is a high competition job. There are a lot of people that are applying for these jobs. And the next company I want to talk about is CrowdSurf. I applied for this. I got accepted a couple years ago. You could get work. But you can see here, even though I have the qualification to transcribe because I passed the exam, qualified to work on transcription tasks and to review and edit transcription tasks, when I actually click on the tasks, the ones that are present here are not available to me personally. So again, there's just not enough work for beginner new transcriptionists on most of these websites, and that is quite disheartening. So of all of those companies, Rev is the only one I recommend applying to right now because they actually have jobs available. So some other companies that you might consider is, for example, GoTranscript. I've never passed the exam to get accepted, but this is another common one for international transcriptionists. You can get paid via Payoneer or PayPal. Now, if you scroll down here, you can see they pay up to 60 cents per audio or video minute, and the average earnings per month is $150. So this is a more realistic picture of what you can expect to make, unlike these YouTubers that are saying you can make $5,000 a month. That's just not going to happen. Now, if you are a native English speaker or you are from the United States or Canada, you have some more options. There's a website called escribers.net, and they are hiring legal transcriptionists. Now, in this website, you have to be from the United States. There's another one called 3Play Media, and they are hiring English transcriptionists and also Spanish transcriptionists. And there's another one, Daily Transcription. They're hiring general transcriptionists, also AI editors. They're also hiring medical transcribers and subtitlers and captioners, as well as legal transcribers. And there are plenty of websites that people talk about all the time that are not hiring right now. The ones that are not hiring right now, SpeechPad, due to a high demand, they're not accepting applicants. Way with Words is another one of the top transcription websites. They are also not hiring right now. They already have enough transcriptionists. GMR Transcription is another one that you hear about a lot, and they are also not hiring right now. So what are some options for you if you're not from the US or Canada, or you simply cannot get accepted into another transcription website, and you want to be a transcriptionist or a captioner or a subtitler? What can you do? Let's look at some other options for you. So one of your options is that you could post a gig on Fiverr saying that you are willing to transcribe audio to text or video to text. Of course, you could do transcription in your own language if your language isn't English. And there are many different services available, so there will be competition. But you can see that some of the most popular gigs don't even have very beautiful or professional thumbnails. So try to make yourself stand out by having a really beautiful Fiverr gig image. So this is one option for you. You could also go on a website like People Per Hour and post a gig here. On People Per Hour, it's a little bit more money, so you could try to compete with these people by charging less. And you can also go on to Upwork. And what I like about Upwork is you will actually apply to a job. So make sure to type in keywords like transcribe, data entry, captions, subtitles, transcription, audio to text, because the different keywords you type in will lead to different results. And there are many different jobs here related to transcription that you can directly apply to. You can also search for transcription jobs under flexjobs.com. And you can see they have over 34 different remote transcription jobs, medical scribes, medical transcribers, data collection, legal transcribers. You could also look for transcription work on Indeed.com. There are a few other companies that have actually posted ads. You can see here, these are all different companies This is one I told you about earlier, eScribers. There's also this one, DataVO.ai, MedVoice, Allegis, Verbit. And the fact that they have posted these ads shows that they are actively hiring. And of course, LinkedIn is another one that you can try to find jobs on. If you type in transcriptionist and search for remote jobs, you can see typist is another one that pops up, typist, junior typist, data entry typist, etc. So these are all other options for you to try to find transcription work. At the end of the day, there are so many different AI tools available that make transcription really easy. So a lot of people are just getting AI to do it for them because it's much cheaper. However, AI does make mistakes. So my overall consensus is that the one website I recommend applying to if you really are serious about it is rev.com, because they do have ongoing work consistently for the past many years. And aside from that, doing some freelance transcription is great. I know some of my subscribers just have a couple of clients that they do ongoing transcription work for. And once you're able to secure your first few clients, if they can get you steady work, you're in a pretty good place. And I also recommend you guys check out my full playlist on Upwork, because there are so many other different jobs available on Upwork, such as video editing, YouTube thumbnail designers, other jobs that might provide you more ongoing and steady work than transcription work, and better paid as well. I hope this video gave you all a realistic picture of what the transcription industry looks like right now in 2024. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me, and I'll see you all in my next video.